What's up, guys? Welcome to the ninth episode of Real Talks with me, Realtor Nero. I just got back from an amazing trip across Canada. I went all the way to the west coast to Vancouver Island. And honestly, I'm so blessed and grateful to call this beautiful country home. And if you guys ever do go to the west coast, one place you should definitely check out is Grasslands National Park. So it's a park in Saskatchewan. And before I went on the trip, I was most excited for probably Banff, Alberta, the mountains, all the basic stuff that people always do when they go out there, right? But this was a stop on our way there, and the night sky was just surreal. I can't even describe how beautiful the night sky was. You have to experience it for yourself. So if you are heading out there, I definitely recommend it. It's like a hidden gem that no one really goes to. So if you are going out there, definitely check it out. So now onto the topic that I want to talk about today. It's property tax. So it's not the most interesting subject in the world, but it is something a lot of buyers overlook when they're looking to buy a home. And it's a big chunk of your monthly costs. So it is something that you should take into account when you're calculating your monthly costs, see if you can afford the home that you're buying. So today we're going to talk about what property tax is, how much it usually comes up to, and where in Ontario you pay the lowest property taxes, as well as where the highest property taxes are. So those are some areas to avoid. And I'll also explain why it is the way it is and what property tax kind of covers. What is property tax? So property tax is a tax that property owners pay to their local municipal government. So that's your local city or town. So that could be Toronto, Ajax, Brampton, wherever you live. Those taxes go to your region. So Peel region, Durham region, York region, as well as your local town. So it covers the services such as police, firefighters, paramedics, local roads, waste management, libraries, community centers. So it covers a big chunk of all the local services that you receive in that specific town or city. A large chunk of the property tax also goes to fund the local schools. So it goes to the provincial government so that they put a portion aside for the public education system. So how is a property tax calculated? The tax is calculated based on the municipal tax rate that your city or town has, as well as the assessed value of your property. So the value of your property isn't based on your home price. It's based on a value that was assessed by the Municipal Property Assessment Corporation, or MPAC, sets for your home. So they base it on a lot of different factors. They base it on lot size, they base it on whether it has a basement, if there's been renovations done, the size of it, and they use all these factors and they come up with the value. Whether your home has any special features such as a pool is also taken into account. They also look at values of comparable properties in the neighborhood to see what the value would be. So the values are reassessed every 4 years. So because of that, the value is generally lower than the home price because you know that the home prices aren't waiting 4 years to go up. And also there's a public education component that's added to the tax rate as well that is the same for everybody in the province. So that's to pay for the public education system. Now that you know how property tax is calculated, let's look at how much you can expect to pay in property taxes every year. So we'll start with Toronto. So if your home is assessed at $500,000 in Toronto, you can expect to pay around $3,073 or $256 a month in property taxes. So it's not bad, right? Well, it's because Toronto has the lowest property taxes in Ontario. That's right, it's the lowest property taxes in the province. So what comes in after them for the lowest? You got Markham coming in second place. You got Milton, Richmond Hill, and Vaughan. So why is it that these towns have the lowest rates? It's because they generate their income in other ways. Toronto has their city land transfer tax, which no other municipality has. Also, these towns have a lot of businesses. So those businesses, those commercial spaces pay the taxes, which kind of makes them go easy on the residential property owners. And also these places have high property values. So when there's a higher property value, even if the rate is low, they're still generating enough income to cover the services. So what are the highest property taxes in Ontario? So the number one highest is Windsor. So in Windsor, you can expect, if there's a home that's valued at $500,000, you can expect to pay $9,000 in property taxes, which is almost $6,000 higher than property taxes in Toronto. But you got to keep in mind that a $500,000 home in Windsor would be much, much, much nicer than a $500,000 home in Toronto. So after Windsor, we got Thunder Bay. Sault Ste. Marie, North Bay, and Sudbury. So you can see those are all towns that are really far away. Their home values aren't as high, so they have to generate these taxes to help pay for the local services. Alright guys, so definitely keep property tax in mind when you're looking to buy a home because it can add to your monthly costs on top of your mortgage. I hope you guys learned something today, and if you did, please like, comment, and share. I appreciate all of your support. And if you guys ever have any questions, you know you can always reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Till next time.